Good evening, my family. It is Wednesday, and usually this is our coffee time. So it's going to be kind of coffee time, but with a twist. I'm going to have a drink. We'll call it coffee, okay? So we're going to get started because I have an Azure standard order that came in. I'm super excited, and I got a few things I'm going to share with you. So we'll be right back. Okay, my family, so we are Parton's Heritage Homestead. We are a Mediterranean homestead, and we grow our own fruit and vegetables to the best of our ability. And yes, we are preppers. We do cook a Mediterranean lifestyle and some low carb due to either health issues or coming back from a place that we should have never been with our health. So we are improving. With that, y'all, so it's hot. I'm so glad that we are reaching fall. I don't know about anybody else, but heat just makes I'm miserable. I swell and it drives me crazy. So anyways, back to our order. I went and did some Azure standard order this round. It's been a little while, and I also wanted to share with you because some of you asked me how do I store my grains, and so I'm going to show you. I'm also going to show you, we're going to go through a method of what I do. I might as well, since I'm with you, I got to do it anyways. So we're going to store what I bought, and I'm going to show you how I do this, and then show you what it looks like on a shelf afterwards. It can be, storing our food can be quite beautiful. It can be economically useful and simple to use, or it just, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. It's just so much about having that on hand at the house, and I have it looking so beautiful that it makes me want to go to it. So, and I'll show you what I mean. In the meantime, I'm going to direct you over to our order. It's not super huge because frankly things are getting a little high, but for the most part I don't really need a lot. I am stocking for Mediterranean though, and that's exactly what we're doing this time. I also went and got some more jars because and I'll show you these, but I went and got the 1.5 pint canning jars. I'm using these for storage, not for canning. So it made sense to use this, and the 1.5 pints are excellent to use for the small amounts of seasoning mixes and all that, and I could be able to store them up nicely. So let's get to this. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up these jars. I am currently, I need to show you the full container, also my tomatoes. Hang on a second. Alright, so I don't know if I actually showed this to you, but this is a 92-ounce jar, y'all, just filled with, mock sun-dried tomatoes. I am actually doing yellow onions right now, which currently my dehydrator is outside for a few hours to get the venting off of those onions so badly. At least the worst part, that it will make my eyes water. It's outside. It will come in later this evening to finish off in the house. But I am almost, I have maybe a tablespoon and a half left of onion powder. That is not good, so I definitely have to redo that. And we're doing that right now. Next, we're also, excuse my big head in the way, we are going to be doing some, after I clean out my dehydrator from the onions, we're going to be dehydrating some apples because I love this in my oatmeal. Y'all, oatmeal is a fantastic way to have for breakfast, and I absolutely love apple cinnamon oatmeal. So we are definitely going to be dehydrating 2 of these, and I've got 6 pounds of green apples to do. So I'm excited, y'all. I am definitely getting into fall. Matter of fact, for supper tonight, I am currently on the stove cooking up a tomato bisque, homemade, and I took these slider buns, and we are having cheddar cheese and ham sliders to go with that. So let me get this out of the way and we'll be right back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open up these jars. Now, I've not seen the design on this, and I have a lot of miscellaneous jars in my pantry. I kind of want to just organize here. Oh, y'all, these are, I love them. Oh my goodness, I love these. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love 1.5 pint jars. Oh, this is game on for me, y'all. Love it, love it, love it. So I got a dozen of these. Yes, I just got excited. Like I said, I have not seen what they look like, and I am super stoked over these. Like I said, these are not for canning, these are for storing. And they've got the Azure mountain on it, the name, they're amazing. I love these. Heck yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put those aside for right now. Now, this, we are actually restocking. We have found that let me get this out of the way. We absolutely love the multicolored popcorn. Oh my gosh, it tastes so fresh. It is every bite, and we get more popcorn than we do kernels out of this, and we absolutely love it. So I actually had to restock because currently this is a 25-pound bag, and out of 25 pounds from the last round, and as you see, this is what I store in, and they're tight, y'all. These are food gradable buckets from Walmart. It's $1.98 for the lid and $3.94 for the bucket. So about $4, $5, $6 for everything. But I am currently, from the last round, which has been a couple months, as you can see that line, we are down to here. So I'm actually going to take this bag and restock our popcorn. This will last us now the rest of the winter. We do love our popcorn, especially with ghee. So, and I like the way hubby makes it. We have just a very simple popcorn maker. I guess it's aluminum based one. It has a handle that turns and it spins around. It is so quick, so easy. We absolutely love that thing. So we're going to go ahead. I might as well do this with y'all. I mean, I haven't spent time with you, and it's almost as if we're here together on our coffee times and our home time, or our Friday night visits. So now remember, this is 25 pounds, and I still have some in this bucket. So it fit, the whole entire bag fit in a 5-gallon bucket, y'all. So this gives you an idea basically of what it'll hold, how and the best way to store should you decide you want to do this. It does keep everything out of my buckets. I like getting every last morsel because, I mean, things cost money, you know, so I don't want to lose nothing. I don't care if it's one kernel. Alright, there's that one. Now, we have, I'm excited. We are back to being stocked up for winter, and we've got fresh popcorn now. And this is organic, y'all. We did get the organic multicolor. Just, I don't know, it's just something about these. They just taste so good. We heard the mushroom ones taste good too. They're smaller though, and they flare, they say like a little mushroom, but we love the multigrain. So I'm gonna go ahead, or multicolored. I'm gonna put this aside because we are getting ready to do what I got next. Okay, y'all, on to the next one. Now this is our organic Durham wheat. What is Durham wheat? This is actually the wheat for your pasta. This is the actual mother of pasta flour sources. Kamut is the sister of it, but this is the main. So I went and got some because, for one, I am actually tired of ordering semolina flour or buying the flour 000 or whatever for the pasta making. I went and bought a 25-pound bag of Durham wheat to turn into flour. Semolina, to let you know, is a more coarser grain. That is the one that you better look forward to, because that is the grain that we are going to mill, and I'm going to show you out of this wheat right here, this wheat berry. I'm going to show you how to make couscous out of this. This is why I bought it. I want to be able to make my own pasta. I want to be able to make my own couscous, because frankly, I cannot find it much unless it's done in a box kit, and I don't want that. I want to make my own. So I went and picked up a 5-gallon bucket, food gradable at Walmart, and we're going to fill our stuff because I do not like to leave my grains in a bag. And so far, y'all, I mean, many people have mixed things about this, but I like Azure's grains. They are clean. And as you can see, a 5-gallon bucket holds every bit of 25 pounds. When I get low, I'll just order some more, because this is what I want to start doing anymore. That's why you've seen in one of my videos the stock of all these buckets. That is every grain that I can think of. Now, some grains I did that so I could test them. Some grains, and at this point, I will not be buying again, and other grains I will be keeping stocks of it, because this is my learning point. I'm learning what I like and prefer the most. Now this one will replace, Durham wheat will replace emmer. I do not use emmer all that much, and once that one's gone, it's gone. So I will have a replacement with a different grain I know I'm going to use often. So now I'm going to take and seal off, take all the air out of my grains, seal tightly my lid, which this is going to take forever to try to get it back off once I get it on here. And it is locked. Now I'm going to sit and label my wheat. Wheat berries, organic. It reminds me of what I need to order next time. So there's these. Now we'll be back. We've got one more box. We only had four cases, basically what they call them, the 2 bags of wheat and 2 boxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one away, and then we're gonna get our final box. That is my basically box towards Mediterranean foods. And now on to our last box, y'all. These jars, I ordered these, just so you know, on Amazon, and I really, really love these. I kind of really want to go ahead and get another set of these, because they are just so beautiful. And in the end of this, I'm going to show you how actually beautiful they are and why I would want to get more of these. And although, I mean, yes, I'll save up for it, but y'all, they're absolutely amazing, and I would love to get some more of these. And then the jars that I got from Azure, that's going to help, because I'm doing a lot of dehydrating right now. So forgive me with the knife opening, y'all, but this tape stuff hurts. Okay, so my first thing I wanted to show you is I went and did something kind of crazy. Now, I can freeze this, I can dehydrate this, I can do a lot with this. This is organic ginger. But here was my method to my madness on this. I am actually going to be looking for little knots. And the reason I'm looking for certain little knots is because if this has not been damaged, I could grow ginger in my own raised beds. This would have been a seed for me. This is the reason why I ordered organic. So, kind of tricky, yeah, but I also like it for ginger tea. I also like it because I cook with ginger. So yes, I bought ginger, and I'm gonna see if I can grow some of this. But I gotta find some good little areas here on these. I'm gonna go through this with the fine-tooth comb and find some good ones to start seeding up. So there was that one. We got some organic ginger. Next, I went and got some pine nuts. Now, these are 1 pound of pine nuts, which is going in this jar, y'all. I went and got these pine nuts because I use them in my grape leaves, stuffed grape leaves, or otherwise known as domas. And there's a few other dishes I like to add these to. So, yeah, I am finding a hard time. Some of them that I've been buying, they got a very bitter, oh my gosh, a very bitter, tinny taste. And once you get that, that lasts for days, y'all. It's nasty. So I went with organic pine nuts, and I'm going to check Azure with it. And you know, I'm going to go get a pair of scissors, so be right back. Okay. So now I'm going to just cut that off because I'm putting this all in a jar. But I want to taste this one because, oh, creamy, nutty. Oh my goodness, those are amazing. That is, yes, those are absolutely amazing. And I will definitely be ordering some more of these. Oh yeah, definitely be ordering more of these. So, pine nuts, 1 pound into my jar. Like I said, I don't like to leave things in bags. Now we're just gonna pull this out, seal it up. And I love that they got rubber rings to make it tight on here as well. Now we're just gonna label this. So I'm going to find a nice pretty label. It's a small jar, so I want to go with more of a smaller look. Here we go. Let's see, let's go with, we'll go with this one. No, actually this one is kind of stepping out at me. We'll go ahead and put this on here. Just like so. Y'all get to see me stocking for the first time, actually. Nobody's actually seen me how I do this stuff. So now we got our label. And now we're just going to write what these are. And they are organic. Pine nuts. And see how pretty that is. I love these jars, y'all. Okay, so that takes care of these. I have this trash. This can go away, and I do not have to find a place to store these bags. This is the reason I'm getting these jars. Now the next one, and this one here, y'all. So I actually found what they say non-GMO butter beans. They're actually large lima beans. I went and got a 5 pound bag of these. So this actually is going in this jar. Because I wanted my butter beans, since finding those amazing recipes now, I wanted my butter beans to last us all winter long. And this is going to do it. I have a few from Walmart, but I don't know, there's just something about Azure. Now this might get a little loud, but we're going to stick these inside of this jar. You just might get all 5 pounds in this bag. That tells you a lot. This thing holds nearly 5 pounds of beans. Let me see if I can shake it down to get the last. I mean, there's just a few in here. see if we can get the rest of this in here. No, come on, we got to get all this in here. No, get up there. Can we do this? It's really tight, y'all. I mean, we are so close. It's pathetic, though. See if I can shake it down just a little bit more, because I got less, maybe. Look, y'all. It's almost, well, you can't even see in there. Hang on, that's crazy. Never mind. It's about less than a handful. I tried to share with you. Okay, come on. I'm probably shaking you too, not meaning to, y'all. Come on. Can we do this? Maybe if I'm careful, I can do this. Be strategic about it. Y'all, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Yes. I did it. I absolutely did it, because these are just a few broken pieces at the bottom, which I don't need to add to this. Oh my goodness. That's it. 5 pounds in 92-ounce jar, y'all. And look, I am going to actually seal that jar. Look at that. Look how pretty this is. 92 ounces holds 5 pounds of beans. So if you didn't know, you do now. Let someone crazy like me do that, right? Alright, so now there is one bag I'm actually going to put in one of the food grade buckets that I have for overstock. And that would be because I went also and got, y'all, I'm crazy as a loon. Now you've seen all the sun-dried tomatoes that I've done, but these are halves, and I've got 5 pounds. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. 5 pounds of actual sun-dried tomatoes. So I am going to be putting this in my food gradable bucket, because when that jar gets empty, we're going to be using these, because I plan on having a lot of use with this for oils on my counter, or making up some tomato with olive oils for salads, for Tuscan dishes, for pizzas, for salads. There's so many things I can do with sun-dried tomatoes, and usually the stuff that I've been buying at Walmart is costing way too much. So if I buy by the bulk, I can have it all winter, and I can go and have this whenever I want. So as you see, I absolutely will have this whenever I want to. So, and I actually may see if I have a big container that I can put all of this into and seal it off instead of in that bag. So let me get this situated, and then I'm going to show you what the shelf looks like with all of these jars. Okay, my family, I wanted to show you just a little bit of what I've been doing here lately. I've took our dining room table. I'm kind of getting into the fall with kind of a countrified yet classy look, kind of like the old Italy looks. Like, check this out, y'all. Look at my basket hanger. I finally found some baskets, and it's just amazing. I'll show you some other ones. So this is my tea section over here, and I found some little knickknacks for it. And the next one I'm going to show you is what you're really going to enjoy. This one, y'all, is my pride and joy. Now these are where these jars are, and you can see why I would gladly, it's going to make me want to stay focused, stay into my element with the Mediterranean. It makes me want to become creative, and just the look of this, I just want to dig right into it somewhat, and somewhat I don't, because it's just absolutely beautiful. So many different colors, and it is gorgeous. And then I've got somewhat my coffee station for my Keurig and my grain mill, and my cabinet right there for storage. But I had to show this one to y'all because this one, I love it. It's my little pride and joy here. So, and that's why I said I'm really thinking about getting some more of these jars because I love the look of this, and it's just such a beautiful organization for a pantry. So hopefully this might give you some ideas, and maybe with the fall coming, be able to take all those grains and pastas and different beans and legumes and all of the things that are for the Mediterranean, and just inspire you to want to stay with it and have fun. Just create this amazing, beautiful pantry to make you say, you know what, today I feel like I want to do this, and just start cooking. That's what it does to me, y'all. And I just, if it's gonna make me feel like I want to dig in, I'm gonna do what I have to do so I can, because it helps me stay focused. And that's basically the last of the Azure order. I didn't get a whole big mess of it, y'all. That was costly enough as it was. But it was stuff that I really needed that I can't actually get at the grocery store. And that's basically about the only thing I'm getting from Azure anymore. Now, organic is amazing to us. The freshness and everything, it's just got us hooked. The one thing I want to say is I'm really glad I did find Azure Standard. Now, I am not promoting them. They have no affiliation with me. This is based by my experience, and I honestly, I do not regret going through them. There may come a point in my time right now, though, that I may not be able to afford to go to them. But it's okay. I'm going to take with what I have and be thankful that I've had this far. But for as long as I am able to afford them, I am actually going to keep going back, because I love the fact that I can snack on a dried fig I cannot find anywhere around here. I love dried figs. My fig trees produce, but they're not producing well. The heat is killing off all of my fruit. So I'm resorted to buying, and they have, I was able to buy a 5-pound bag of dried figs, and I was like a kid in a candy store. I love dried figs. I love dried fruit. It's really hard to describe, but I love these things. They're great snacks, and I can cook with them. So, I mean, if anybody were to give me a basket, I would be so tickled with a basket full of dried fruit and nuts. But this is the things that I'm looking at. And then as I go along and thinking about that, because I do like my dried fruit, I am thinking of ordering some more jars so that I can do that and put that up on my shelves too, because I think it would be so beneficial. If I wanted to make a trail mix, I can just easily go to my pantry stocks, grab my mixes, and just make something up. So I'd rather do that than to buy this junk that we're getting at the grocery stores full of sugar and everything else. So I've been thinking a lot about my health, and just like now, I've got tomato bisque that I'm actually making from scratch. I have a snack if I want to, which I'm going to be using some white Spanish onions, some garlic powder. I think it has some sour cream and mayonnaise into it. It's got some Roma tomatoes into it, and it's actually an avocado dip, a nice chunky avocado dip that I use with tortillas. I'm looking at making homemade boursin cream cheese to go on some homemade fresh milled crackers, which is coming up. I do have a lot of fall things coming up, y'all, that I am excited over. And we are going to be doing a squash recipe very soon. I currently have some lamb that I have defrosted, and I'm going to teach you how to be able to make your own gyro meat or gyros, to make your own at home with homemade pitas and all of that. So I just got so many ideas, and these soups like tomato bisque and some other soups coming along for the winter, and some chilies, and it's not all 100% Mediterranean. I would say 85% is going to be Mediterranean, and then the rest of the 10% or 15 is going to be your all-American but healthy versions. And I do like the way that we are recreating restaurant food and showing how to do that in a better, healthier way. Those sliders were actually good, but it clicked something for me to do with those buns. So yes, I made some cute little ham and cheddar cheese sliders that I'm going to have with my soup. So with that, y'all, I am going to sign up for the night, and we will be back tomorrow. Actually, I may be doing, yes, we're doing Authentic Thursday. So I may change that up a bit. I'm still going to cook a meal, but we're going to cook a healthier version to show you what to do with a spaghetti squash. Well, it's used for the winter, but it can be stored in your pantry all winter long. It's more than just a squash, y'all. And what I am going to do is turn that thing into a pizza boat. So I can't wait to share that one with you. It is low carb, and it's a good meal. You wouldn't think so being squash, but trust me, it's a good meal. Those spaghetti squash make fantastic boats. So with that, I love you all. I love you so much. Some of you, your comments, you're beautiful, and I am so blessed. I am so blessed to have a family like we do. So until next time, y'all, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Say a comment if you'd love to, and we'll see you again really soon. Mwah. Until next time, much love from Parton's Heritage Homestead.